work.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Boy, you know how we do this. Smitty up the field, Booby on the wheel. Jalen and AJ think how we put a steel fight. Eagles, fight. Oh, you know we gon' do that. BG, big player, Bonte, Bradbury, pick 6 in the bag. Boy, sweaty on the line, flash that with him. Boy, the Kobe gon' get him, constant, hit him. Boy, and my dog big as my lot of switching names up. Should be Philly, got it sold up, bro. Why balls? Boys.
Yo, it's your boys, and we back with you, man. You know, we back at you with the back at you, the Swoop Boys. Episode 33. Title is 8-0. This is the best start.
Episode 3-4.
Yeah, this is the best start of franchise history. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I thought we've already been here. No?
I think we're in uncharted territories, man.
Yeah, we are definitely in uncharted territories. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy King. I got my man, my little brother, Marcus, Coach with me, Coach Walker with me. I know. I mean, I was in Houston last time I seen you. I was in your hometown, in your city. Shout out to the missus. That's my sister. Marcus is like my little brother, man. And shout out to Unc. Shout out to Auntie. Shout out to your pops. Shout out to everybody in Houston showing that mad love, man. I had such a blast in Houston, bro.
Bro, it was definitely fun as hell. The whole vibe, starting from the not even the tailgate, the Wednesday night pep rally, and then that just tied right into the tailgate, and then we went to
Swoop.
2 tailgates.
Yeah,
the fans of Philly tailgate though was fucking deep. Compared to
the sports of
the first one we went to.
Was it Philly Sports Trips?
I think so.
Philly Sports Trips is cool. I get it. You know what I mean? A lot of those people are from Philly. So go like when they came to Arizona, it was crazy. So when they came to Arizona, it was, I think it had to be the same amount of people that the other tailgate was. So me and Marcus, we're gonna explain this to you. Me and Marcus went to 2 tailgates. So the first tailgate was Sports of Philly, right? And then the second one was for Philly Sports Trips. Bruh, if y'all wasn't following my social media that weekend, that Thursday and Friday, when I tell you the barbecue is real, and I've been to Memphis. Okay, I've been to Memphis. I stamped to approve Memphis. But now that I've been to Houston and had some Houston barbecue.
Oh my God.
And I don't want to start no fights. I just want to start no fights.
Oh my God.
So like there's two different. I don't even say different. I mean, it's just love. I love going to Houston. I love going to Memphis. I love going to New Orleans. I love those spots. Those are probably one of my favorite spots. When I travel for football games, those are probably my 3 favorite spots. I mean, Memphis doesn't have a football team, but you can go to Tennessee, right? You go to Memphis, you go to Tennessee, and down there or whatever. But it is mad love down there. When I talk about the food was great. The food was great, man. Thank you for everybody for wanting to take a picture with me and Mark, man. Marcus was over here taking what? Yo, Coach was like, "Yo, why are we taking something?" I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah, because we was sitting down at the game, and he was like, "Bro, why is everybody coming and talking to me?"
Yeah, I don't know why everybody was coming and talking to me. I don't. Unc was like, you about to knock that dude out? I was like, no, I wasn't gonna knock him out. I was just kind of weirded out. Like he went like literally like 3-4 flights of stairs to come talk to me about the game, and we're both there watching it. Like, but you said it. It's the big black guy. It's that type of
you
the big
black
guy. I'm approachable, I guess. I guess I'm a big teddy bear. So I mean, that's good. That's a good look. That's a good look for the brand. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
what I
Carl,
mean,
we did not go to Turkey Leg Hut.
No, we didn't go. We didn't go. Did y'all get J? Oh no, yo! But I'll tell you this though, it is definitely hot in Houston. I'll tell you that. Okay, if you get what you get, my drift. It's hot. Okay, it's hot. Again, rest in peace. Take off. I mean, we went to the Galleria, right? We went to the art gallery, right? Galleria.
The Galleria, yeah.
We went to the Galleria. Everybody in there was mad. Showed us mad love. We took over. I mean, there was Philly fans everywhere. There was everywhere. So it was. You could tell there was some. They could tell there was some Houston cats in there, and they weren't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, it was a little heat in there. It was kind of weird, but it was good at the same time, man. But shout out to your family and thank you so much. You and the wife, man. Y'all are so kind, man. Y'all. I mean, y'all let me drag you out and go to Whataburger. Yeah, Whataburger. Hey, shout out to Whataburger, man. That burger was popping. Yo, Whataburger is real big in Houston. I didn't know that. I live up the street from one, and that joint's never popping the way this one is popping.
And then Yo Dixon, the Dux brothers now.
Oh, I've had 4 of them ever since I left. I've had 4. I've opened up my horizons. I've seen the sun. I've seen it. I've gotten the double eagle. Slushed and with ice. The slush tastes like a Snickers. I'm on a diet, so I'm gonna have to chill on those for a little bit. You know what I'm saying, big? Got wifey one, wifey's hooked now. I said thanks to Marcus. Marcus, this is Marcus's fault. This is Coach's fault. Don't blame me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like remember how Hove told y'all to do that. So hopefully y'all have to go through that. That's basically what happened to me. I got hooked on Dutch Bros. And I've been on Dutch Bros. I've had 4 of them ever since I came back. It's been nuts, man. It's been nuts.
And it's cheaper than Starbucks.
It is very cheap. It's definitely cheaper.
Carl, the bro
can't be better.
Carl,
yo, I'm telling you,
Carl. This is what happened, bro. We were at the Fans of Philly tailgate.
Yep.
We get our barbecue. We put the little sauce on, and then swear to you, we both took a bite out of the pulled pork.
It was pulled pork. And shout out to the dude that made our plates, because he was not.
Them big ass portion.
he said, "Oh no, you good, yo." My man didn't even use his tinsel. He had a glove and hey, you taking all that meat, son? I was like, "Whoa, pause, son. What's up, man? No, yo, you a big man. You got it." I said, "Son, all right, I got you, B." Like, yo, my plate was full. Like, the brisket was crazy. Mark, go ahead, Coach. I'm a bad. I ain't interrupt.
Bro, that's the spot I'm definitely going to this weekend. I'm definitely taking the missus to this spot this weekend.
Shout
just because I gotta see what else they got.
Yo, when it comes to that pulled pork and it came the pulled pork and the brisket melts in your mouth. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't
that
dry.
Was crazy.
It was,
yeah, it was just I and like I said, I've been to Memphis and I ate Memphis barbecue. There's nothing compared to that. Like both of them hand in hand, man. I'm gonna have to go back to Memphis for one more time. We're gonna have like a little barbecue. We're gonna have to have like a barbecue type of show type of thing, because that was off the charts. That was off chain. It was crazy. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. So, how was your experience at the Houston game? I mean, you was live there. You know what I'm saying? You tell me your perspective.
I was lit before the game even started.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Oh man, bro, it was just fun, man. That's probably been a minute since just for that was a big event. Me, the missus, and the family was able to be in like just a whole setting, and just first football game I was able to watch with my dad. So, we had that one.
Shout
And
out to Pops. Shout out to Pops.
It was, oh my God. It was everything, man. You had the Eagles all the Eagle fans taking over the stadium. And then you can hear like the conflict between those that are Eagle fans. But when they posted up the Astros scores, the tide changed. And then it went from, all right, back to the birds. And then just the game is a lot different. Definitely compared to like watching on TV and then actually being there, everything develops a lot better because it was so hard to pay attention.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was. Not for you. Not for you.
When I mean pay attention, like how when I watch it, I'm normally analyzing the game because on TV you have a different angle. But watching there, I was taking in the moment as far as like, damn, that's AJ Brown, big as shit. Or
that was the first thing you said. we got to the seats. And he see AJ. He's like, damn, AJ Brown's big as shit. My bad. Go ahead.
But then you're watching these dudes, and then like when I flew to Orlando Saturday, I watched the film again because both me and you were cussing out Jordan Mailata, and I had to go back, and I was like, I did not see that at all.
But I seen it. That's what I was telling you.
No. Houston was playing something different, which made Jordan look bad. So I didn't see that at the game. I was just seeing, damn, they're going up the field. 7 plays. All right.
Yeah. Right. The only thing that I seen that was different you were like, hey, damn, you're right. And I was like, look at his footing. You were like, no, this is a pass. I said, no, look at Lane Johnson's footing. But when his foot was in, they were running the ball. When the foot was out, opposite. I'm sorry, out they were running the ball. When it was in, they were passing because he had to get his leverage to punch. He was getting ready to punch the DN. So that was the only thing that I seen, and I was like, okay, that's a little. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. I was like, no, that's a run. That's a pass. You're so coach is real into analytical when it comes to playing and the X's and O's and seeing what to do. So like the play that you called out was crazy. The one jump that you called out, I think it was it was a tunnel screen. It was a tunnel screen. You were like, yo, tunnel screen. And I was like, what the heck? And then they ran, and I looked at him like, you need to get your ass up out there, man. You need to be a coach. No wonder why you call him coach. Like, it was crazy the way he called. A coach was calling out plays before it happened. So it was like, I appreciated like sitting next to him, and I was like, okay, all right. And then, and we're both, ex-football players. I mean, we never played pro, but we know, the basics of the game. What type of A, B gap, backside, front side, where are you trying to go? You know what I mean? As a running back, I was a running back. So I seen it and I was just like, damn, like the way coach, he can see the game was explaining to me, bro. It was like watching it. I don't no disrespect to Baldy. It was like I felt like I was watching film with Baldy. The way you were calling stuff out, I was like, damn. Like, it was crazy. All right, we gotta get to it. Let's see. AJ Brown's a beast, facts, and he's big.
Hey, I cannot wait for Cowboys week,
bro.
Cole's been going in on Twitter.
Cole been
in on Twitter.
Cole, do me a favor. Stop begging for OBJ, fam. Come on, son. You out here looking wild. Come on, that's my man, son. I'm trying to make my man go out like that, son.
I'm loving it, bro. Cole is what was the meme of Aaron Donald with the 2 helmets standing in front of the Game of Thrones, like taking that's Cole against Eagles Twitter right now, and I'm loving it, bro. Cole, you were taking on Eagles fans everywhere.
And go ahead, Cole. Do your thing, man. I get it. He said OBJ's coming for y'all. Who's he gonna go? He going to y'all? He wants the Cowboys?
You heard per OBJ and his agent, Kansas City's in the works now, and that's more scary of him going to KC than
That's very,
Dallas.
very scary for him going to KC. My thing is this though, and Cole. I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong, Cole. Why would you want OBJ and he tore his ACL in the Super Bowl? But did you have on the other side, you have Michael Gallup, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I couldn't even tell Michael Gallup was playing in that game when we played against him. And they're saying that he's not looking good. They're saying he's not looking. I haven't been paying attention to Cowboy games because I've been at games, so I apologize. But Michael Gallup doesn't even look like himself. So why would you want two wide receivers that torn their ACLs? Yeah, reply back, bro. Reply back.
And then, if I'm correct, the Cowboys play on turf, right?
Exactly.
So that might be. I'm not saying I'm afraid of Odell going, because if Odell go to Dallas, what happens is CD become number 2 again, and then CD can flourish because now the eyes are taken off him. Right. But the thing is, Odell is a free agent and he's making these decisions, and his agent is probably throwing in that information. Now it's probably a note that was brought back to Odell when talking with his agent. Remember, Dallas got turf, and that's how you tore your ACL last time. Meanwhile, Kansas City play on grass. Yeah, it's cold, but who's a better quarterback? You want Mahomes or you want Dak?
I'm not concerned. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I told Cole I ain't scared at all. Now, if we had a different secondary, that'd be a different thing. But I think Slay can lock down OBJ.
Yeah, exactly. Secondary. I believe this Eagles secondary can lock that ass down. So,
I know Cole brought it up on Twitter, but
what's that?
He was talking about Eagle fans were talking about, wanting OBJ, but then when the talks came out, he might go to Dallas, or like, oh, he's a scrub. Nah. Odell's definitely not a scrub. If he came to Philly, I would accept him, but we knew what his role would be. It would be special teams.
Special teams. He couldn't cut this over here.
It's just he's not going to fit in that wide receiver room as far as chemistry. But in Dallas, it makes sense to a certain aspect. It's just going to be financially. What is he willing to take?
Well, think about it. Dallas has $6.9 million free cap. So I don't know how they would pay for him or expense it. I don't know how that will work.
And then I think he might favor Andy.
I think he might too. Just due to the fact that he's playing with a better quarterback. No disrespect, no shade on Dak Prescott. Let's be honest. Pat Mahomes is way better than Dak, right? My man's a Super Bowl MVP winner.
So y'all want him on another.
What did he say? What did he say? So y'all
want him on another team.
Gotcha. No, I'm just saying I'm not scared. That's all I'm saying. OBJ
we just
doesn't
talking,
do anything
Cole.
for me.
We not saying regardless he's an Eagles, Cowboy, or Chief.
Right, but OBJ doesn't move the needle for me to be like, oh well, I'm gonna make it a Super Bowl. No, he doesn't do that for me. He did that for the Rams, but let's be honest, the Rams had a great wide receiver core. You know what I mean? And then things fell perfectly for the Rams. You know what I mean? Like the Rams started getting their ass kicked by the Niners, and then the Niners, bumped and lost. Bumped their head and forgot who the hell they were. I just don't. Me personally, I just think that OBJ doesn't scare me. That's just me. Yeah, that's just me. I don't care if he goes to any of. I don't care what team he goes.
But to answer y'all question, if our medical staff clear him, I wouldn't worry. You're right. He gets cleared. He plays. Am I saying this is straight fact? OBJ, if on Dallas, does elevate the team to a certain extent. But if you're comparing the Eagles against the Dallas with an Odell, it matches now because the Eagles are ahead of Dallas. Are ahead of Dallas. And Dallas is kind of down here competing with the Giants. So Odell goes to now we're an equal team.
Yeah.
Because they have legit.
Let's be honest. Yeah, most definitely. I totally agree with you. And let's be honest, the best wide receiver is AJ Brown. Let's not sugarcoat that. AJ Brown is the best wide receiver in the NFC East. Period. You can't. If you want to go that way, we can go to the numbers right now too. Numbers don't lie. We know that. 43 for 718 yards, 16 TDs.
Exactly, Cole.
He's the best wide receiver in the NFC
We
East.
know. Odell frees up Lamb and Gallup.
Yeah,
It's
we know.
basically the what's some boy name that went to Cleveland now. I'm having a
Cooper.
brain fart. Yeah,
Cooper.
it's the Cooper effect, bro. Odell becomes the number one. CeeDee Lamb plays his true position as the number 2 receiver. And then Gallup, if healthy, can stretch. But I think Noah Brown is going to replace Gallup.
Oh, I see. He said, we're not asking him to be the end of all teams.
No, they're asking Odell to take the pressure off of CD.
Yeah. So you're asking him to be the number 2. You're asking him to be the number 2. But CD's not a number 1. He's a number 2. He's not a number 1. He doesn't. This is my thing. Dallas is more efficient when they're a running team, right? They're a running team. They're a better team that way. But now, because you pay that quarterback $42 million a year, you want to make him throw that ball. You want to make him, get the ball out of his hands and throw it to his wide receivers. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, but hey, he said put CD in the slot. CD is already in the slot, isn't he?
CD's been moving around. Cole, they have been rotating
good, though.
CD.
You want that? You don't want your guys in. Yeah, he's not a number 1.
Yeah, they've been rotating him around just to utilize him more of the threat he is already. So
right. I don't know, Cole. I mean, hey man, we're gonna see you on Christmas
Eve. We'll talk more
Eve.
during Cowboys
week.
Yeah.
So Cowboys week. I hope you come back on that week. I'll be in Disneyland, but I'll still have a show on. We'll still have a show on. So, first things first, man. I definitely want to do this. I definitely want to say this, man. Phillies, thank you for the season. Thank you so much, man. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure watching you guys play. I know you 87. It was 87-75. I mean, we shouldn't even be there. Or 72 or something like that. We shouldn't even been there. We shouldn't even been there. So, and everybody was saying we was gonna get swept. Nah,
they fought.
They fought, and that's all that matters. When we gotta take that L like that, man. You gotta take that L. You gotta take it on the chin, and you gotta congratulate the team, and you move on. I hope the Phillies get better. Philly Rob is staying. I did see that they did opt out of Segura's contract. He didn't step up. He didn't do anything in the series. So, how do you feel about the Phillies?
They exceeded expectations because what was the word? The Phillies were not going to make the playoffs because of we were already so many games behind. So the standard for the Phillies anyway was just to compete for the wild card, which they did do. They made it to the wild card. They beat St. Louis. They ended Albert Pujols' career. Right. And then they kept exceeding the expectations. It's just, bro, it's Houston's bullpen is 10 times stronger than what the Phillies have. And then as well, it's just the who gets hot, man. It's the MVP, Jeremy Pena. The boy was hot. He was hot. He was hot during the Seattle series. He was hot during the Yankee series. Like that's their up and coming, face of the franchise. Kid is probably going to
20 years old.
Yeah. And the future looking bright for us, man. We got a nice little kid named Andrew Painter in the farm system right now. Right. So once he starts, getting more of that exposure, all we could do is just add more depth to our bullpen.
Most definitely. Yeah. So Philly fans, hang your head up high, man. Be proud of your Phillies. Be proud of your city. That's one thing. Uncle Rome, that was something that he stressed about when we had lunch at the Red Velvet Taco. He was like, they're fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Fire. That was something that he was telling me and Marcus about, man. Be proud of like where you're from and like where like the humble beginnings, you know what I'm saying? Be proud of that. So that was something that I'm 38 years old, man, and him talking to me, as an old head, that was like I was like, yo, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the sweater, you know what I'm saying? West Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying? Raise up, baby. Appreciate you. Love. All right, man. So let's talk a little bit about that Eagles and Houston game. Wasn't a pretty sight in the first half though. But Jalen Hurts, man, he just prevailed. His numbers were crazy. So he was super efficient, 21 for 27, 243 yards, 77 yards, 77.8 completion was his completion with 2 TDs, 1 fumble. He was sacked 4 times. I don't know what's up with this. I don't know what's up with this offensive line, bro.
So I was thinking the exact same thing. Yeah. But after watching film, bro, Houston was basically playing a wide 9. And then while the outside tackles were occupied, they were either sending that nickel corner or stunning outside the wide 9. And it made the tackles look bad, but it was smart as hell. And then they were playing the RPO. So
they were always really well.
They were sending somebody on the blind side. So opposite of the running back on RPO was somebody coming and their only job was to go after the quarterback. So you had somebody, Jalen Think was the read. His job was running back straight from the go because the other guy coming from the backside, his job was go quarterback. Right. So that's where a couple of our sacks came from. It's just Houston has nothing to lose, and them boys came out and gave their best. What is it? Damian Pierce had over 150 yards.
Yeah, he was something up there. Yeah.
But
tackling is the issue. Tackling is definitely an issue on defense.
Which is going to be a concern as we start progressing down the season because you're going to have boys like Saquon, who's going to be more shifty. Derrick Henry, who, as we saw against KC, they're going to run the ball 40, 50 times, and you still got to stop that man.
Correct.
So it's going to be interesting to see the adjustments Gannon if he does have any adjustments, or if we see Fangio step up a little bit more in his consultant role and kind of, help provide more guidance on the defense. But we'll see. By the time we play Tennessee, JD should be back, I'm hoping. But, hey, a short week, 27-19, the boys won. And we got a long week before our Monday night game against the Commanders.
Bro, doesn't it feel like we haven't played in like 2 weeks? I don't know what this is. This is super weird. And then let's be honest, like on Sunday, I'm about to be mad bored, son. I gotta literally watch my wife's team play. And I'm just gonna be sitting there. Like, I gotta wait all the way until Monday night. Like, we played on Thursday night. I gotta wait all the way to Monday night to play football. Damn.
Now, this could affect us though, because that is a long period. You basically had 2 bye weeks now. So now it's going to start off to another slow start, or not bye. Yeah, it's basically a second bye week for us. So could these boys come out to a slow start? And Taylor Heineke, he's always been the better quarterback over Hurts. The boys in Washington love that dude. So they're going to play.
Quarterback, huh? It's always a backup quarterback, huh?
And then not even that, bro. Chase Young is healthy now, so that's another one too.
He's back. Where isn't he? Isn't he back? He's back, right?
Yeah, he's back. He wasn't there the last time.
He was designated on the 21-day list. So speaking of that, we're still talking about the Houston game. When this is one thing I need to point out. Are we done now? Number one, that's him. Okay, this is the progression that I've been screaming and pounding the table for the last 2 years about Jalen Hurts. And speaking of, you know what? I want him to tell you the story. I want you to think about this in your mind, and then I'm going to digress and so will coach.
What did you think when you were drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles?
So when they called me, I got the 2-5.
Who was it?
It was Howie. Howard gave me a call, and ironically, we played Pittsburgh this week, played Minnesota. We played a lot of teams at Vegas last year. Like, I thought I would be at one of those places.
Sure.
I know Pittsburgh had maybe the 48 pick or 40
So they were
something.
coming up.
They had the first pick.
So
Their first pick was in the second round, and I thought I was
going there.
I thought I was going to Pittsburgh. So when I saw PA, I'm like, oh,
Here's Pittsburgh.
this is Pittsburgh. I didn't know what to expect. So when they said the Philadelphia Eagles,
Was Philadelphia a spot where you like that might be?
I had no idea I would come here. I had no idea. This is going to be this is a little conversation.
Yeah.
I never really talked about it, but I had no idea.
Nothing through like the combine or anything like that? No real like interviews with him?
I had an interview with him at the draft, like an official interview. From the interview, I didn't think I was going to be an Eagle.
Shout out to the New Heights, dope podcast, the Kelsey brothers. That is very interesting. That is a small Houston kid. People said he had a noodle arm, wasn't going to be able to do nothing, and he went through the good, the bad, the ugly, from Alabama to Oklahoma, Tua. Noodle arm, he's not going to be good. Our own fans dissing him, being disrespectful, and then look at him now. 12 TDs, 2 interceptions, of a rating of 107. Like, where are the haters at now? Where are the haters at now? People are so ready for that microwave popcorn quarterback, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. They are so ready for those type of guys instead of just saying, let me sit back and relax and watch my player grow. People, you only get 2 years in this league, right?
Yeah.
You only get 2 years in this league. This man, and let's be honest, he didn't even get the fair shake. He got a half of a year because Wentz was starting before him. And they put him in. He beats the Saints, and then here they go. Well, they didn't have no tape on it. It's hard to go against somebody that don't have tape on it. You know what I mean? Like, and to even going into that, this is one thing I'm definitely getting here. This gotta stop. This has gotta stop. I know the NFL memes. I did that on purpose so you guys can see this as NFL memes. But let's be honest, the NFL and especially these stupid ass reporters. Like Bart Scott, you played in the league, bro. You played for the Jets. You played for the Jets, my guy. What are you talking about? Like what? And nobody was ever complaining about Tom Brady bringing that whack ass division, and he was playing sorry ass teams. But now the Eagles are 8-0. We about to go and then going into being undefeated mode. Now they want to say something. Oh, well, they haven't played nobody. By the way, brother, let's go this way. The Eagles have played the 12th toughest schedule in the NFL season. So what are we going at now? Is another excuse after that? You know what I mean? Like, look at this. Look at this. Oh, they barely beat the Lions. Kirk Cousins in his prime time. Beat the Commanders. Beat Trevor Lawrence. Beat Cardinals without Hopkins. Beat Cooper Rush. Bottom 3 team. Struggling 1-6. It's every week that you hear about our Philadelphia Eagles going against an opponent, and there's an excuse after excuse after excuse. So we know damn well if we beat we know damn well what it was. So if the shoe was on the other foot and it was the Cowboys and they didn't have Dak and it was Cooper Rush to beat the Eagles, you guys suck, right? You guys, you're frauds. All this blah 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 blah. Like, go ahead. Go ahead and shoot on that, man. I get irritated.
I won't say I get what everybody's saying, but at the end of the day, bro, these are guys showing up to work, put on, the pants the exact same way everybody else does. They're getting paid to basically go and win games. So it's who wants it the most, regardless of the level of talent in front of you. You still have to go out there and execute. It's just Philly's able to execute and recover from their mistakes compared to other teams. That's how, honestly, the game of football is. You start off with your scheme or how you're going to attack this upcoming opponent. You practice, you go over certain scenarios that you most likely face, 4th and 2, 3rd and 12. You execute throughout this play calling. And then once you finally get out there on the game, you got to execute, man. Uh, uh, you know, for example, the Texans game, Jalen missed AJ Brown wide open. All right, that's a mistake. But
Inquest.
you still got to get out there and execute and recover from the mistakes. Because at the end of the day, what happened? The Texans were able to drive down the field, and Damian Pierce was able to have his way. And them boys still had a chance to get in there, recover, and then win the game and then lead it. So it doesn't matter. Oh, we haven't played nobody. All right. They didn't say that when Micah Parsons didn't have any sacks against us. And that's a Pro Bowl linebacker. So it's all about scheming, playing to your strengths, and then I won't say play to the level of your competition, what the Eagles have done a couple times. If they go out there and just play Philly ball, we'll be straight. I'm not worried in the playoffs. Dallas, I'll see y'all divisional week because the way this schedule's looking at as far as projections, that's what we're playing in the second round. Dallas come to Philly, get this L, and we move on to an NFC Championship game.
Yes, sir. I mean, this is my thing, man. Like the Eagles didn't make their schedule. Good teams are supposed to beat up on bad teams. You know what I mean? And you're gonna have those good, the bad, ugly games and moments, and then you prevail. And that's what the Eagles have done. They prevailed, and they understand their assignments. That's the reason why they're 8-0. All right, man. So besides the taking over, the game to me, the Houston game goes to our guy Dallas Goedert. Which we can have an argument. He may be the best tight end in football. Let's be honest. The takeover. Holla at your boy. We in Houston. Marcus is somewhere back there. I think he walked off without.
Yeah, we were looking for you because you stopped to take.
They pulled me. I didn't even stop. They pulled me. Your chain is dope. I was like, I got you. Boom. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Thursday night reporting. Not too confident about this.
Because Austin, Avonte Maddox.
Yeah. So you go and tell me. So we got Josh Jobe. Obviously, he's still on there with his hamstring. Avonte, we seen him get hurt personally in front of our eyes on that. I don't know why he was in that special teams. I have no clue why he was in special teams. James Ballberry, he was in rest. Everybody else from there was in rest. What's crazy though, I see AJ Brown practice. I don't know what they're talking about, and I see Fletch and Brandiger.
That was probably a rest, bro. He was probably.
He was dancing. He was in there dancing and resting. So, but we already know he's
probably a rest. But if Avonte's hurt, I'm really not nervous. The boy Josiah proved he could go in there and step up, and play that nickel role if he need to. So, we're good. The only issue is now if that boy what is fucking name? CDJ, if he get hurt, Kayvon, he's a liability.
Bro, Kayvon played a lot in that game, and he gave up a lot. He's terrible. Kayvon Walls is terrible. I've been saying this for years. I don't know why he's still on this team. It is what it is. So going into the Washington game, what is the things that we need to watch out for?
Taylor Heineke and that boy B Rob, he coming back with a vengeance because he got to make up for them games he missed.
Right.
It's just the Commanders are operating a lot different with Heineke as the quarterback. Those boys are they like Heineke, like I said before, man. So they're playing like it.
Because nobody likes Wentz.
And they're just repeating what they did the last time.
Did you hear what I said? What I said?
Nobody likes Carson, bro. Carson is a coach killer.
Yeah.
He ain't lying. But this will be an actual decent game because Heineke's going. We're playing a better quarterback. And then we're playing the Commanders with their defense at full strength. Because I think the Commanders have a better front in our division. Montez Sweat, Montez. Hey, you got Jonathan Allen, Montez Sweat, you got Chase Young, and what is it, Darren Allen Payne, or I'm probably getting my actors and
Jared Allen Payne.
Yeah. So
he got a Medea name.
But them boys, they're not bad, and you still got Jamin Davis out there in the linebacker core. So those guys are. Shout out to Miss Nina. Hopefully she's safe out there in Florida, because best believe I had to get an
please be safe.
Early flight out of Orlando yesterday to beat that hurricane. So
yeah, be safe. Hope Big Mama's okay. Hope she's still grooving and moving. We need it. The Eagles and the Sixers need it, Nita. They need it, especially them damn Sixers. They oh god,
bro. If the Eagles don't fly them out to like a home game this season or a playoff game, we Eagles, y'all looking, y'all better get in contact with them. All right, and make sure they got some box seats next to Miss Slay at a playoff game.
And shout out to Miss Slay. She remember your boy when she was in
Houston.
Bro.
So low key.
So low key. She looked at me. She said, "Oh, boom." I said, "Oh, you remember me." I didn't think she remembered me. I didn't think she remembered me.
Towering the breezeway. You're taller than everybody out there.
Yeah,
so it wasn't hard to miss.
Yeah.
But no, what do you think the keys are to the Commanders game?
So this is my thing. Washington's defense, they allow 99.9 rating to wide receivers. Which is we can get busy with that, right? The defensive line, though, pretty tough. 23 sacks, 33.7 percentage with pressure, which remains second in the league. That's a little bit, you know what I mean? Yo, Nina, I'm going to get your mom when we win. She's going to get on. I need her on here doing this moving and grooving. That's all I need her to do. Every time we win,
we just gonna have a Swoop Boy dance party.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Swoop Boy. We're gonna Swoop Boy dance party. I'm gonna put her on here, and I'm gonna need your consent if that's okay. And I'm gonna put her on the Swoop Boys every time we win. We're putting them. I'll put Mama Nelson on here, Austin on here every time. So shout out to her. Most definitely. So I mean, the defensive line it scares me. I don't know if Chase Young is coming back. I didn't hear anything. I went to go look at their injury report. Didn't see him on there. So chance to tell me that he's going to be playing in this game. As an undefeated team, that just tells me that we have a target on our back. This is their Super Bowl.
And the fact that we beat the boys at their stadium now.
And at their stadium.
But it's going to be fun, man. It's a Monday night game. All eyes are going to be on the TV. And we know what the narrative is. Can the Eagles remain undefeated, go 9-0?
Right. I mean,
it's going to be a fun game, though.
It is, but I think it all starts about taking care of your division. And let's go into the Eagles pass rush. The Eagles have 26 sacks with 28.7% pressure rating, which remains fifth in the league. That tells me that our 4-man or 5-man, whatever you want to call it, we're probably going to throw a blitz here and there. It's like a blue sky, right? Or purple sky, or orange sky, whatever. Gannon. I gotta give props to Gannon, and I know my cousins in here.
We're Carl at.
Yeah, we're Carl at. Gannon's been doing a good job. It's the tackling. The tackling sucks. The tackling sucks with the Eagles, man. I don't know what it is. The one with Pierce had that heavy run, and he ran out. He probably had like 40 yards in that, or 30 yards run. It's like cats just want the big hit to make somebody fall. No, wrap up and tackle and roll. What is up with y'all? Like, this is kindergarten, 101, learn how to play football type of notes. It's mind blowing, bro.
is it's how Gannon wants to run his whole passive or conservative defensive style. Um, because you're always constantly having a linebacker, play pass. There's a lack of run support. When Jordan Davis goes down, you have to adjust your lineup to make up for the loss in strength. So, in my opinion, if Gannon wants to play a conservative style defense, then what I'm gonna do more is put Marcus Epps in the box. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let TJ or a Kazir White drop back in coverage, but I'm gonna, if anything, disguise it. You could play a cover one, where you're allowing your linebacker to kind of disguise either playing run pass or run defense, and we got the talent at the secondary to let those corners play man up all game. And then CD is a better coverage safety than Epps is, because there's a couple times Epps, what was it? The deep pass that was actually called against us that Bradbury got burnt on. Marcus Epps.
By
Can't remember the kid name.
Philip Dorsett.
He just burnt the shit out of Bradbury.
He burnt the shit out of him. It was funny though when that happened. Because we were talking about Bradbury, and we both looked at each other like, yeah, we didn't know he's still in the league. Remember? Remember that?
Because they showed him on the jumbotron.
That's right. We were like, damn, he's still in the league. I remember that. Yep.
But Marcus Epps was that they were in a cover 3, and Marcus Epps was that safety, and he's not a coverage safety. As soon as that ball's released, you're supposed to go meet that receiver at the initial pursuit point. CD is a better safety at that.
Quick question though. So you're Howie Rosen. You're Howie, and I'm Jeffrey, and you're selling me. Okay, next year we only can get one. We only can pay one of these safeties. Let me take it. We're paying Gardner Johnson, aren't we? We're not paying Matt Epps, huh?
Initially, I would go ahead and pay Johnson. I will let Epps test the free agent market, but then
5 interceptions, leading with 5 interceptions.
But the thing is, Epps is such a thumper, and he's not being used correctly.
Right.
He has to. He could literally be a delay blitz just from the safety position, and he could go off. But Gannon with this damn cover 4, the penny 5 style defense,
they don't want to get beat over the top. They don't want to get beat over the top.
I get it. But as well, when you're looking at teams like Tennessee in their game, they're sending 4, and them dudes are actually getting back there.
True.
Other teams that are sending 4 are getting back there. We're rarely getting back there. We're getting back there on now the team is behind and it's definitely past situation.
True. True.
We should be able to dominate any O-line we play this year. You got to stop.
Especially the Commanders. We should be.
And I know you saw it in the game with them Quinn going and playing pass coverage.
And this is what I said in the last podcast. I didn't want to see that. I seen it, and it just irritated the hell out of me. I don't know why he is playing pass coverage. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Quinn feels like he's uncomfortable. He's happy about the situation that he's 8-0. He's on a good team, right? But I feel like he can't be himself by saying, "Yo, Gannon, what am I doing standing up and covering?"
And he's in a tough situation because he got traded to the team. He's a humble dude, and he's still trying to learn the defense. But as well, somebody got to tell Gannon, like, bro, in certain situations, if you want to have somebody, pass coverage, then all right, let Quinn be on the field at the same time. Sweat's out there. All right, Sweat will play coverage and let Quinn go. Then when we got guys like BG and Reddick, let Reddick go and BG can drop back, because you can't have your premier rushers playing pass coverage.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been screaming this all year. That's my only bone to pick with Gannon. Stop putting Sweat, BG, or just stop putting the DNs in coverage. I don't like it. I mean, if it's something where you recognize play, you have play recognition, and it's a bubble screen, or which Maddox gonna blow that up if he would have just wrapped and tackled, right? Or been a little bit patient enough, let him catch it and then tackle. It's just some. Nobody's perfect. That's all I can say. I can't even answer it. Nobody's.
But then this goes to the top question: why they both why can't they both go? Because you gotta compromise. If I'm an owner and I know this is how Gannon wants to run defense, we gotta meet a compromise at a certain point. Because you want to run your defense a certain way, but I'm the one paying these guys, not you, me. So if I'm paying this person to be a pass rush, I need my money's worth.
Right.
Or hey, Gannon, if you want this dude to play coverage, then some of Hassan check come out of yours. Same thing with Quinn.
I never want Walker to be an owner. To be a coach, yes, but not an owner. Hey, this is coming out. Go check.
But I bet you that next game though, you ain't gonna see no drop coverage. His ass gonna keep.
It's a wrap it up. Tough defensive coaches. It
has changed. What's now
changed. Exactly.
It's we're seeing the millennials and some of the Gen Z now coming into the league, and what they're being taught now is the hawk tackling, which is wrapping and rolling. But like the earlier millennials, most of the league, they go in, drop your head, and hit as hard as you can. So you're going to see a mixture of that. But as the NFL progressed and his younger talent come in, you are going to start seeing that, style of tackling, wrapping the motor up, stopping the motor, wrapping and rolling, because that's how you take guys down. Like at Kansas City, that's how they were stopping Derrick Henry, because if you don't stop that motor, that truck is going to keep on going.
Yes, sir. It's going to leave you.
But as well, you want to limit the amount of, the contact these guys are taking in practice, because you're playing 17 games now. So you don't want your players getting, all banged up. And I doubt these grown-ass men want to go out there and tackle them comfortable donuts for tackling drills. It helps, but is it really that effective as grown men? Because you got dudes that are going to drop their shoulders and try and run right through you.
Yeah, the tacklers. Most definitely, so I appreciate that, bro. So my next question to you, man, is, what are you thinking of the rest of the season predictions? Or is it too late? You want to wait a little bit?
8 games in.
Because they've already met my expectations. I said 11. They're definitely going to want 11.
I just want them to secure the number one pick,
That's
or
all
not number one pick, but
home
field advantage.
I want everybody to come to Philadelphia. I want everybody to come to the cold. That's what I want you to come to the cold. I want you to come to our city where it's loud, and I'm not the one that listen. I love my city. I love Philly. I love Jersey. I'm not one of the ones that like to bully people to come, but I want you to be intimidated. I don't want you winning here. So I definitely want that. I want the playoffs coming through Philly, so they make it a little bit easier for us. That's all. So what are you thinking? 13, 14 games.
So who we got left? We got the Commanders. Dub.
All right, I got you. So
we got Indy.
Commanders.
We got Indy and no chance and a new coach, Jeff Saturday. Dub.
Weird, right? That's weird, right?
That's a whole nother topic for another one.
Yeah. That's another. Well, next episode, most definitely.
So we got Indy. That's the dub. Bam. Now we got Green Bay.
Dub.
Tennessee.
Tennessee is tough.
I told y'all.
Yes.
I said after that Texans game, yeah, Tennessee might be that
The
first.
game I'm supposed to be at. I will be in New York this week. That week, December 9th through the 11th. But I don't know if I'll be able to take my daughter. I think it's going to be too cold for her.
If Tennessee keep going on the trend they're going, because they have been minimizing Malik Willis throwing. He has been making some decent throws.
Terrible though. They look terrible.
But they've what has he thrown the most in the game? What, 12? He's throwing
12.
less than 15.
He's throwing less than 15 passes a game.
So
they're gonna keep the ball. They're gonna keep on grounding and pounding on that one. So if this is my thing, if we end up getting a turnover and we're up, that's a done deal because you're not catching us. Especially in the second quarter. That second quarter, we put points up. I don't know what it is. And then we have the sense of urgency. We play when we want to play. Or 4 quarters of football, it's a wrap. I think we win that game. So that's a dub. The Giants, week 14. That's gonna be the game
interesting because that's Jalen going against his old coach. Because Brian Dabble was his coach at Alabama.
Alabama. Yeah.
So he knows Alabama, Jalen.
He don't know
the new Jalen.
The Philly joint. He don't know the Philly joint. You know what I mean? He don't know that Philly joint. All right. So week 15, Chicago. Chicago has been. They have low expectations and they have not been respected. They put 29 points on the Cowboys.
Yeah, but Cowboys also put up 40-some points.
Put 49 points on them.
Yeah. So they kind of ran in the Gannon round where they were up by a lot and then let the defense, offense.
Okay.
But then what happened last week though? Phillies put up 178 yards rushing.
Yeah.
And the QB run has kind of been our weakness a little bit.
Yep.
Because Davis Mills broke off for a good little run.
Davis Mills is out there. I gotta give it to him, man. He stuck with it. He knew he was getting his ass kicked all game. But he stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hargrave, man. That was a good game from him. I know I was the one, and I'm gonna admit to my mistake. I was the one saying bench that man because I wanted Jordan Davis to play. But we're gonna have to end up giving him the contract extension and letting Fletcher walk, and then having him paired up with Jordan Davis. That's me, though. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else, but that's just me. All right. Week 16, we already talked about that. We're not going to talk about the Cowboys because we're done with the Cowboys on this one.
But by week 16, though, if we secure the number 1 seed, I won't say you're resting your players.
I want to sweep because I want to sweep.
So if we looking at the schedule and we're talking at minimum, 14-1 going into Dallas. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start them off that first quarter, but then hey, y'all done for the rest of the game just because they can. But yeah, so it's iffy because week 16 and 17 could be a scrap. You secured New Orleans. Now. If I'm correct, Jalen is undefeated against the Saints, right?
True.
I might just let him sit, man. Let Gardner Minshew get it done.
You don't want to go undefeated. You don't want to go 17-0.
I want to be healthy and strong going into the playoffs.
I like that. I love it. All right. So Giants week 18. I would not. I'm definitely going to a playoff game. That's my goal. Going to a playoff game. If don't let it be the Niners and the Eagles, I'll be there. So I'm just letting y'all know I will be there if it's Niners and Eagles. So but yeah, man, I see us I see us going 15, winning 15, 14 games. Now, resting up, doing what we got to do, right? All right. So speaking of Saints, thank you for losing because you're setting us up. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Now we got the number 7 pick. Hope y'all lose another week. So we're going there. And then last but not least, man, we're going to go and pay respects to our veterans. Thank you to those who have served, man. Thank you. Marcus, your pops, Unc, my Uncle Bounce, Will, everybody. Shout out to everybody. I'm glad you put this on there. Thank you for. I was trying to find something respectable. I didn't know.
I made that one.
Yeah, thank you did that. Thank you for doing that. So, thank you, man. Thank you everybody for your services and letting people like me, play college basketball, enjoy my freedom, and let us eat, man, and let us go to sleep at night. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. If anybody that knows me, man, I'm the most appreciative guy that you ever come across. I'm somebody that I'm very humble. I appreciate everybody that's in my circle. Marcus is in my circle. Marcus will tell you, man, I'm very appreciative. I'm pretty sure I probably drove him crazy how much I told him I thank you and I appreciate him. Carl said 16-0. As you guys know, I was just in Houston. I lost my debit card, which sucks. So I am trying to pay my brother back for this jersey that he bought me. I bought, but he from me. So, cops of the week. Y'all see that?
You lucky they didn't have that in a small, bro.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Y'all see that, man? Y'all see that? That's that Kelly Green AI jersey. Kelly Green, baby, all day.
Look.
Hold on. Let's put him on.
Speaking of veteran himself.
Hey, speaking of veteran of himself. Thank you for your service. Good. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. What's good, man? Y'all got me with time today. Oh, that boy's cold. Woo, wee.
This boy cold.
I didn't even have time to change up.
Listen, so I definitely want to clarify this. So I live in Arizona. These two they don't live in Arizona. Arizona doesn't change time.
I've been there, man. I know what you're going through, bro.
So when I said 5:30 or 5:45, they were like, "Oh, okay. Well, we're going in on 6:45." So I definitely want to say my apologies. I don't change time. So when you guys said it, I said, "Okay." Then on top of that, I can't go on that late because
you already have pre-planned.
I'm a father. I'm a husband. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta take care. I gotta hold down the house too. So Will, what you got to say, man? Tell him.
Man,
recap of the Houston game, and then
man, that was the game, man. Houston, they played a little bit better than I thought they would, but on the real, I was thinking like we were gonna blow them out, but we pretty much did in the third quarter instead of the second quarter. But it just took a minute. They was trying to play it up a little bit, but it was good. They played a good game, Houston, man. They tried. They did what they had to do, but it was just too much, man. So plus Jalen playing at home, man. He's not gonna lose at home, man. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? At all. Yeah. Period. What's up, fellas? Carl says 16-0, 17-0. I think. Yeah.
So Carl says 17-0. He means 17-0. So
yeah, I know. I'm just fucking.
He made 17. Hey, you woke up. So Poppy wasn't feeling good today, so he set this one out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hold our brother down.
Hey.
Yeah, we're gonna hold him down. All right, so y'all see the cops of the week for me. Like I said, I got this luxurious AI Kelly Green.
Oh, that's fresh.
Ain't this joint fresh? I got this joint in Houston. Shout out to Marcus, man. Shout out to Marcus and the wife. His significant other. So yeah. I'm gonna show you. He was hey, but the thing is though, what sucks? So this jersey fits though, right? It fits here. So I'm good here. I ain't really it's here. It don't fit here. Yeah, so
some of them joints is like tapered. They're like real skinny.
I feel like
it's not even that. It's not even that. My wife bullied King into buying that jersey. Talking about he could get it tailored.
Yeah, she sure did. She sure did. She sure
She
did.
said you can go get it tailored.
She's like, you can go get it tailored. She's like, what is she? She was like, you look like 50 Cent in that shit. Like, you know when 50 Cent used to work. Yo, shout out to Margaret, Coach's wife is something else. Y'all, we're gonna have to get her on the podcast, okay? Her wife, his wife is bananas. His wife is she's amazing. She's funny. She's from Atlanta. She's from Atlanta. So
she's from the A.
Yeah, she's from the A. And she with it. And she with it. Like and her and Marcus go at it. And Marcus be like, Marcus got that ass face all the time. Hey, my wife, because my wife is smart as shit, so my wife does the same too. So I can't even front. So you wasn't saying that shit. You wasn't saying that shit last week.
No, is we on the same team?
We on the same team. Like, damn.
We're in public.
Yo, she punked me. She punked me. She punked me.
Man.
I went and we were walking out, right? Walking out of the game. She's like, oh, well, King's big ass gotta go. I was like, I'm this is actually on my small week. I was like, well, I'm 6'2". She goes, you ain't 6'2". I said, my bad.
You will have to tape on your ass.
Yeah. She is a trip, man.
She don't play, bro.
She don't play, bro.
Get off the ball of your feet.
Yo, shout out to Miss Walker, man. Shout out to Walker.
While King got that Kelly Green John, I had to go ahead and get this since
where they just stop at, bro?
Listen.
Bro.
So yo, check this out. So we walked in the spot, right? So I'm gonna tell you the whole story how this joint went down. Walked in the spot, right? First of all, shout out to the gallery, right? Son, they got like 10. They got like 10 Jersey joints and Hat Worlds and lids. They got like 10 to 15 of them. Oh my!
The Galleria,
Galleria.
Yeah,
they got like 10 to 20 of them. So we in the joint, right? We in the spot, whatever. We just chilling. They went in the stores. I was like, I'm not going into because I know I'm gonna get in trouble if I come back with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I went into one joint, right? I'm with him, and I said, Marcus seen this one first. Marcus was like, oh, let me get, Marcus was trying to get his size of it.
I got
they didn't. Unfortunately, they did not have a size. So they had a 2X. I said, oh, they have a 2X. That's me all day. Because I already know my big ass is not fitting a 1X. Because, like I said, not here, it's here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like here, they look like you know how you wear them the wife beaters and they turn yellow. Some jerseys look like that on me, so I'll be like, yo, I can't do that. My man said I got 2X for you. I said, yo, say less. Let me get that shit right.
Basketball joints, funny shape, man.
Right, and they funny shape, so they be like, so like, you know what I mean. So I go on whatever. Marcus is mad because he's like, man, damn, they didn't have that one that because I was like, yo, appreciate you, Marcus. Like, he wanted out. You know what I'm saying? So we walked through. Marcus like, yo, let me catch that one. So he got the other one. I think in my opinion, I think that one's better than mine. In my opinion, because this one,
I'm fucking with both of them. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm wearing one today and one later today. You know what I mean? Like,
see, I have that same jersey, but mine's blue and red. Red.
I got the one you got, but it's the regular color. You know what I mean? I got a blue, I got a white and blue one, and then I got a white and red one. So I got the Philly, the Philly joint. You know what I mean? With that one has the blue letters, and then the other one I got has there he is, Primo. Just flu game. Yes. Huh?
Flu game.
Oh, this boy pulling a Jordan. You crawled out of it.
I had the towel. No, I'm pulling a.
So remember this one?
I got to warm up. I got to warm up to match that joint. I got the Dr. J joint.
Bruh, we would have had time to get. We would have had time to like look at more stuff, but King was over here, bruh.
Yo, for real, son?
The basket.
For real?
No,
You gonna do that?
you know what? That had to be
I
Marcus's
told you,
wife.
you was gonna have to take away my admin rights.
Yo,
he was
yo.
getting
I'm taking away them admin rights, B. I'm taking away them admin rights, B.
Hey, Reed, just put the admin rights back on and take them away.
Hey,
No, that had to be-
listen. I travel a lot. Y'all know I travel a lot, right? I'm away from my wife and my baby girl. So you know I gotta come back with the wife and the baby girl with some refreshments, something. I gotta come back with something. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't that, bro. It wasn't that. Throw that back up there.
Throw it in the basket.
Yeah, it was the man.
The funny, you know what the messed up part was? You know the messed up part was the lady that scammed me out. The lady that scammed me out.
A wicker basket too.
Boy,
that's messed up, yo.
That's hilarious.
The part that really got me though, the lady was like, "You're a little too big for that basket. You should hold it."
Yeah. If anything, you should have just slid it around with your foot.
She was mad because she had to put it back.
You should have just slid it around with your foot, man.
Hey man,
but the one Joe gave it to me. The one Joe gave it to me, so I said, "All right, boom, 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 hit it with the body."
Right. He's like, I gotta trade these.
Just missing him skipping down the aisle, looking at cameras.
And they was like, "Are you gonna just
in my head?"
Yeah, I had to. Hey, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to hold down the wife. You know, I had to hold down my wife and my baby girl.
And I heard you got bullied into getting the smaller fitting jersey.
No. All right, so no. I got the jersey. I know. Listen. You know I'm a bigger guy. I can't be rocking. You know, yo, the jersey looks like a damn. What's the joint called? What's the his wife was like, they look like a G Unit tank top. His wife was like, "Ooh, you look like
Lloyd Banks in the house." I'm gonna be Lloyd Banks. G Unit.
That you heard? What up?
What up?
Going on,
man.
Hey, man.
That you heard?
And then of course, I was in Orlando for work. Boy, I had to go cop this.
Is that a Pro Bowl? Oh, it's the side patch. The established patch. I like that one.
Y'all know I make signs and shit, right? So for Christmas, I'm gonna make y'all a sign, bro. But like,
I appreciate it.
Oh shit! Now,
can I get the King joint though? Can I get the King joint?
Yeah. But I got Poppy with the phonetic joint, pen joint.
Yeah. I see. What's up, Poppy? You good? What's good?
These joints LED back too. So.
Ooh.
And I didn't get
bullshit.
Shout out my boy Bones. Shout out my boy Bones.
So Rico getting pins and not talking to nobody.
Yeah, Rico getting pins.
If you go on his IG right now, he still has them up, so you can go at Bones and Brims right there.
He over here getting pins for the brims, and we ain't getting none of them.
I just gave you the plug. He got them still available, and we already got the Fanatic. We got the Fanatic pins coming. So,
yeah. We got the Fanatic pins coming. So most definitely check out for that.
Somebody needs some Swoop Boy ones. I got some. I still got a couple.
Nah, man. We basically was going over the recap of the Houston Texans and the Eagles game, and just we had a good time, man. We had a good time. The tailgates was crazy. I was basically people jumped on me because I said Houston and Memphis barbecue.
You ain't lying.
I've been to Memphis. I've been to Memphis.
Hold on. Here you go. Here you go. In the words of every older black woman in America. Here you go, pitting two bad bitches against each other for no reason.
I mean, it ain't like a complaint, John. He's just saying like this.
I'm just saying though.
You want to talk? What you're talking about is champagne problem.
People will get mad at you.
When I tell you though, Reed, when it comes to brisket,
I don't think nobody got nothing in North Carolina,
bro.
But North Carolina is vinegar-based barbecue.
Bro. Yeah, it's vinegar. It's very vinegar.
It's still better.
See, I drove through Kansas City. I don't know. This is
one
time when I was on the road, I did drive through Kansas City, and I got me some burnt tips, and I had some real good ribs. So but I can't. That's on when it's come to southern. Other than that, I've only had Texas. So I've gone through I've gone through Houston. I've gone through Dallas. I've gone through most of Texas. Honestly, I did have some good barbecue in Houston.
What's
up, Uncle Willie?
You got a good barbecue though, but
so far, if I'm gonna really say the best, and this is where I'm not gonna say that my comparison is the sturdiest, is because when I went through Houston and had the barbecue, it was just on some real fly by night. Like I just kind of got something. It didn't look like it was like
that'd be the joint right there. We get the little greasy plate. You like,
you know what I'm saying? But when I went to Kansas City, this was definitely a barbecue spot.
Chef was playing with his recipe.
I went to a barbecue spot in Memphis.
See that,
and when I tell you,
I would imagine Memphis is the one.
Memphis is good.
Memphis is good. Memphis is up
good.
there.
They're all good. Like Cuz said, you put two bad bitches against each other.
Yeah, you
put two bad
versus Rihanna.
This is all I'm saying. You're talking to.
Did he just say Beyonce versus Rihanna? That is not a good comparison at all.
I said Ola Ray. Open your eardrums.
Here you go.
I feel like that's a good comparison. Beyonce versus.
I don't know. Rihanna is way better than.
I said Ola Ray.
Hey, you better watch your mouth, Marcus. You in her state.
I'm not gonna let you do that to the queen because
you're in her state. You better chill.
You better chill because if you go, first off, I don't want no bees in this chat because I already know
Beyonce. King shouldn't be talking because he was afraid.
He was talking about barbecue, bro. He was talking about barbecue, really.
Hold on. What'd you say, Coach?
When we was driving to the Red Velvet, you was afraid of the Beehive. You said don't let them hear you talk about Beyonce out here.
It's the truth. You better hear talk about it's the truth.
You see, he ain't lying. He is not lying.
That ain't my first time being in Houston. Trust me.
Bro, Beehive is real.
Motherfuckers get stung in that motherfucker. You say the wrong shit. Hey, they come back. Don't be in a Waffle House talking no bullshit. Yeah.
Hey, no, so
3 in the morning.
So Coach took me to
the police get you out of there.
Coach took me to Red Velvet, bro.
Velvet Taco.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask you about that.
The best drunk food in Texas,
bro. When I tell you,
drunk food.
When I tell you this, the best chicken and waffle taco I ever had in my life.
That's not even a taco, man.
It's a taco.
Yeah, hold on, that's crazy.
It's a taco. Marcus, you know what? Let me put the picture on here. I'm gonna put the picture.
It was a taco.
It was busted. Yeah, it was a taco.
Keep that up. But real quick, just speaking
of
Beehive, you see what they did to Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy got
and he was in his own town, so they heard him all the way from Miami. So, and I'm not gonna let you just talk about Dangerously and Love Beyonce like that wasn't something. Marcus,
how much was it? I don't know.
Hey, I'll say this: when I was living in Philly, that song definitely did help me go to sleep because it was very soothing. As soon as followed up right behind Carl Thomas in The Quiet Storm, I was good and gone. So
there you go.
There you go. All right, so this was my velvet taco. So in the first one was the chicken and waffles. The second one was the salmon. The salmon with my palate is getting up there. So I just wanted to just put that out there. The third one
is giving up or getting up?
It's getting up there. It's getting up there. I travel a lot, so I try to chase like new things. You know what I mean? I'm not just trying to be like a Jersey kid, Philly kid, and be like, I'm not trying to
hoagie spot at.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be like that, right? So the third one was a good. So this was called the Kobe taco, which was our the late Kobe Bryant, the late great Kobe Bryant.
Is it made with Kobe beef?
Kobe beef with pickles, tomatoes, a little bit of lettuce, and Shorty that was working there was from Queens. So shout out to Queens, and she knew what's up. She knew what's up from the jump. I was wearing my red hat. Well, I was wearing the same outfit that Walker got me, and that's messed up.
That was in the basket video picture.
Yeah. That's, you know what I'm saying. Hey man, I hold my women down in my life. You know what I'm saying. That's
sure, man.
Ariana
No, it
and
wasn't.
Jennifer.
Like you said, it wasn't about what you were doing. It was just the manner in which you were doing it.
Oh yeah, man.
So
you know,
man.
I gotta say, I am a little tight because now Marcus lives. Actually, you know what? Yeah, there you go.
Son, come on, son. Y'all bugged out, man. Y'all bugged out, man.
Yo,
First of all, my stomach ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a little tired right there. You know what I mean? Second of all, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get this. I'm gonna have to see if I can get the arms a little loose. You know what I'm saying?
Man, just call down there. Just call down there.
It's not.
You're supposed to get.
This.
Send it back.
Bro, it's my arms, bro. I got broad shoulders, man. I got broad shoulders.
Pay for the two-way shipping, man.
I got broad shoulders, B. Like that's why, you know what I mean. That's what makes me look like I'm kind of big.
Take it back. It's time to take it back, man.
Hell no, I'm taking it back. You said how fun that shit is. You bugged out. Nah.
Is it? So wait, where store did you get that? Because I've never seen the Kelly Green joint.
Don't worry about that. No, we got that at what? Locker Room by Liz.
Yeah, Locker Room by Liz. Yo, Reed, tell me why they got like 15 of them stores, OB. They got like 15 of them stores in the gallery, bro.
They're expanding because it's a whole thing with Fanatics too.
Fanatic used to be the burner spot. Now they're the fucking the NBA.
I'm gonna put this out here though. They didn't show Philly cats no love.
Nah. We just
bro. This is how salty they were. They took all the Philly caps out of the stores.
Out?
You couldn't find a Phillies cap in there.
Couldn't find a Philly cap anywhere.
Not even a basic Phillies cap.
When I was walking, my man asked me where I get my hat from. I was like, yo, I got this from back home.
That's crazy.
You know how much money they could have made? Because that whole mall was taken over by Philly cats.
Yeah,
there was nothing but Philly cats in there. It was,
everybody wearing their Eagles gear, bro.
Everybody was wearing their Eagles gear.
Staying over, I know that.
Well,
they were tired. They were tired of us.
I'm glad everybody's in high spirits. I'm still sad, so.
And we had it, bro.
It
was right there. That motherfucker was that little $1 in the fishing rod. We had it, bro. It was right fucking there.
Yeah, it was right there, bro. I was almost.
They okey doked us, man. They okey doked us. I thought they was sucking game 3. They was like, we got you. Them motherfuckers was overconfident. Couldn't hit it.
We lost to a black man.
This is the thing, though, fellas. We got to be appreciative for where this team fought.
We are still one.
You know what I mean? Hold on, let me finish. We got to be appreciative of what this team fought. We shouldn't even been there.
Yeah.
Everybody counted us out. Counted us out. We just got to be a gentleman about it, and we'll be out there next year or the following year. You just got to keep that mentality. We'll be back, though. We'll be back.
They a loaded team.
I see Rico went off on my tweet. Rico was the man. Fuck them, man.
They're a loaded team.
I'm never congratulating the fuck them. I'm gonna congratulate the Astros.
You gotta give them credit, man.
No,
you gotta give them credit. They went down 7-0 They got blasted in Philly.
Any other team
when they came back, bro, they would gave up, man.
I told my wife.
They're a fake fan base.
I told my wife.
They fucking shook us.
When I told my wife though, because I got back from Houston, I told my wife. I said out of the, because my wife said, my wife was like, which one of the boys is gonna go off when this tweet? I said it's in between Reek and Will.
Nah, I
then I was like, it's probably gonna be, bro. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? It's probably gonna be Reek. She's like, yeah, I can see that. She's like,
yeah, because they're a terrible fan base, bro. Like the thing about it is that they weren't even outside. Like this is my thing, bro. I'm outside, win or loss. And like all real Philadelphia fans, we are outside, win or loss.
Right. I told my big cigar anyway, you know.
Write a check against it. Astros fans literally waited until they waited until they literally won the World Series. Then they were all safely back in the confines of their own homes, away from any Philadelphia fan that could say anything back to them, and then proceeded to get on the internet and try to write behind private accounts, might I add, behind private Instagram accounts and then they said, nice try.
Hey, we didn't have to sing that gas song.
You don't
so
do
we
that.
good.
Be outside the whole series, bro. Be outside the whole series. And on top of that, you're cheering for.
Thank you, Phillies. I appreciate that part. We didn't have to sing that song, me and King. Thank God.
Thank God.
That song is a beautiful song.
Singing
It's gonna
that
live
song.
on in Philadelphia.
No, it's not.
That's why we didn't win
not.
that song.
Amazing song. Everybody
Why we
Thank
didn't
you.
win because
Thank
that
you,
song.
Will. That's
We
the
need
reason
to
why
get
we
hard.
that bullshit ass song.
We need to get hard. We couldn't.
Everybody was outside. But
Nobody was
say,
outside for that shit.
But
Nobody
I will
was
say I
outside
do
for that.
appreciate me getting to perform in the bank too. That was pretty hard. I will give props to that. Because I never.
Oh yeah.
I
didn't see it. We didn't. Me and Mark didn't get to see it because we were at the game.
Yeah, he got to
And
perform.
you know what, Houston. You know what's else? You know what? The one thing I want to pick with the Houston Texans. There's some assholes. They only played this. They only played the score. They only showed the score when they were winning.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. That was whack. I was like, yo, just show it so we can, because you know, Reed, Will, my God, I seen some of the firest jerseys in Houston. My man in front of us had a black Phillies jersey. My man behind us had an Eagles green jersey. It was fucking fire. Like, I've never seen some shit like this in my life.
Where are they coming? Are they coming from the lids?
I don't know, bro.
We don't know.
It was literally
was
a black Phillies jersey with Phillies in red.
Phillies in red.
And then it went from King said something, and then my uncle saw it, and we like, yo, hey, bro, where you get that? And then I guess we looked behind us. Homeboy got a whole forest green Phillies jersey, but it's straight.
I'll show y'all where to get it tomorrow.
I already ordered my black one.
Oh, you ordered it? You ordered it?
It's a trick to it.
I need that joint, man. I need that black joint. I need that green joint too. It's the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles colorway. Like, you know, it wasn't the Kelly green. It was this green. It was
the forest green.
The forest green. It was this. It was all green, a Phillies jersey with gray Phillies with black outlining. Crazy. When I seen it, I looked at his Uncle Rome. I said, Uncle Rome, you see that? He said, yo, we need that joint. I said, I need that. That's crazy. I've never seen that jersey.
Nah, you just got it made up.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I know where to get them though. I know where to get them.
Oh, well, I'm gonna need you to send me that so I can get one.
All right.
I need that. I need that. I need me a Bryce Harper. Well, now let me give her
I want a Jimmy Rollins one.
No, Jimmy Rollins.
I don't want any current players. I need pass.
All right, then I'm gonna take. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Who should I get that?
Make you one up. So I already got a Smitty, Tug on. I got a bunch of them. The lefty joint. I got all the old players.
See, I'm
Shake
a lefty.
Fake McBride.
I'm a lefty. That's why I always get lefties. Because I'm a lefty in baseball. Yes. But
I bat lefty. That's it. I'm a righty.
I bat lefty.
Who got that? Who got that Lenny Dykstra joint though? Come on. Lenny was the bull for a minute. Then he got out of baseball and started messing with too much stuff.
But yeah, man. We appreciate you. Thank you. The rest of the Swoop Boys came on late because it was my fault.
Nah, that's all good.
Arizona time, don't switch. So
nah, man.
So
you know what's crazy? You be up at like 3 a.m. Sun be up. You be like, what is going on out here? Why is it doing this?
Sure. Rick, you got anything to say?
Yeah, man.
Right? You feel all right?
I got a few things to say, honestly. I don't know if y'all want to be on when I say all of them, but but I will say, yeah, let's not let the loss of the our Phillies in the Super Bowl or in the World Series go ahead and cloud how we really feel. It was an amazing run. We should, you know what I'm saying? We really weren't supposed to be where we were. We ended up there. And, you know, look, bro, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing. A lot of great memories got made. I think that, you know what reopened this thing is that I had a bunch of swag come in literally the next day after the loss. So it's like
mine came the day of the collapse.
Literally, I'm like, no, I gotta. Why? You know, my World Series shit came, but I mean, it's good because the stuff like that is good. I ordered it not because I thought about a win or nothing like that. I like that Dykstra. I ordered it just because you always want to have that stuff because it is still, even win or loss, is still part of the history.
Yeah,
of the
I
team.
still got my 2009 joint there
So I
somewhere.
wanted to have it for that, and so I got it. I was sad about it, but a lot of great memories got made there. Literally during the collapse, me and my son got to go. It was a fun night because we went to Buffalo Wild Wings together. We literally had the Eagles game right in the big TV in the middle. Then
That's
on
what's
the
up.
sides we had the Phillies game and the mediums TV, and then the other side we had the Knights game on. So it was fun. We were eating wings, having talking, just spending father-son time, and watching our favorite team. So that's a moment I'm gonna definitely remember when I'm an old man, and he's really young, but I think hopefully he'll remember that night, stuff like that. So I appreciate the Phillies for doing it, and I love it because Dombrowski's already canoodling and making moves. So
Yeah.
Trey Turner is going to be a Philly here, so maybe Bryson Stott goes to second base. Trey Turner is going to be our new shortstop. I mean, things are happening.
Segura's gone. He's out of here.
Yeah, we kind of figured that was going to happen just because, I mean, he's a little long in the tooth, and
it's years behind him,
Yeah, I mean,
Bro, you see our
he had
Sixers
some
getting
great
our
time.
ass kicked.
He had some great moves in the postseason, but for all the great moves he had, he also had some mess up. I'm still waiting on mine. He actually messaged me today. I said I got to check the mail. I checked the mail; it hadn't come yet, so we'll see.
We'll be sending these out. So definitely. Angelo Kuzi, I sent your pen. I know you're waiting on the next pen. I'm gonna send that out as soon as I get them. Like I said, I lost my debit card, so I am.
the counter.
I'm using brown paper bag money. That's what I'm using.
Brown paper bag.
Yeah. Will said you left your card in your basket.
I left it in the basket.
Yeah, you left it in that basket. And one thing,
technically, this is the evidence of the last time you had your card on you.
Technically,
because you didn't get it at Lids.
No, technically no, because I bought the magnet.
When we went to the Texas spot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said
no. I bought it. I went back. Remember, I bought it. Remember that? I'm not going to say nothing. But a cop was getting hit on. That's when I had it.
Well, hold on. But I'm gonna say something, and this does not reflect the views of the rest of the Swoop Boys. So if you guys, whether you like it, you agree or disagree, it's me saying it. It's not them. If they want to say anything after I say this, that's on them. But again, this is just me. So I don't really give a shit. Like I said, we started this platform because we're going to talk about what's important and what's not. So I'm going to just go ahead and say it straight up. I mean, this whole thing about Kyrie getting canceled is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, my man didn't say anything intentionally. He shared a link, and that was probably stupid. However, everything that's come after that has been absolutely ridiculous. It's shown that, like, a black man goes and speaks his mind and he goes and says anything at all, he's going to get canceled. And the form in which they're doing it is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, whenever anyone goes against black culture or black folks and people say things about us or do embarrassing things like put bad artwork and stuff like that up, it never goes. They never have to apologize to the black community or meet with leaders or sit down on a conversation. But the fact that Kyrie is being told that if he wants to play basketball in the NBA, he has to go ahead and meet with the head of the Jewish community. He has to donate $500,000. He basically has to kiss a bunch of ass and do what everybody else says to go ahead and appease the powers that be. I just don't think it's right. Like I said, it was wrong to share a link. He probably shared it not really realizing it. But hey, why is Jeff Bezos not being dragged into this for him hosting it on his platform? The fact that these things are happening in our day and age is just ridiculous. It's crucifixion of the black man and his right to go ahead and speak. And if we're going to go ahead and be honest, it's not even a race thing at this point. It's anyone who goes and speaks up against stuff that people don't like. They're getting canceled. They're getting their words shushed. They're being silenced and they're having accounts taken down. So I'm saying all this stuff to say that people are anti-Semitic or whatever you want to say, they're racist. It's a bunch of bullshit and they're hiding behind something that truly is. I'm not going to dive super deep into it. Everybody knows exactly what we're talking about. If you follow me, you see what I share. You see how I feel about this. And we're not going to go ahead and tolerate that. Again, this is my views, and you can come talk to me directly if you have anything you want to talk about it. If you disagree with me, you're a dickhead, you're an asshole. I don't see how you would agree with the other side. But we can go ahead and have an honest conversation like adults should. And the fact that this is happening in 2022 with a man in his situation, they're basically treating him like a child. They're basically like say, "Oh, you have to do this, you have to do it, or we're just not gonna play you." Kyrie's made enough money in his life that I hope he tells the NBA and all these other people who are talking down on him that they should go kiss his ass, go fuck themselves. He's gonna ride off into the sunset and do what he does, because at the end of the day, everything that we've known about Kyrie Irving, aside from being an amazing basketball player, is he's not a malicious person. He might say some things sometimes to ruffle feathers. He might do things sometimes to go with his beliefs that might not be your beliefs. And again, that's okay because we live in America. This is everybody's supposed to have freedom of speech and they're supposed to go ahead and live life how they feel. As long as you're not actually actively hurting another person or community, that's more than okay. You could call me anything you want to my face. That's your freedom of speech. I'm not going to tread on that, so don't tread on me. And I just feel like what they're doing to this poor man right now is it's wrong. And we have to, as a community, be speaking up and standing there for no matter how big or small our platforms are, we have to be there for each other. And that's what I'm going to say about it. And again, that's me. I'm not saying it reflects the Swoop Boys, whether they do or don't agree with it, but I'm saying it right now because we're not going to be quiet about these things. Fellas?
Most definitely. I feel like when black people say, when they speak up, we're supposed to be silent.
It's the media, man. They fucking evil, man. They
I don't even want. I don't care about the media. I'm talking about as.
But they're the ones that propagate it. That's why
I don't. No. Let me finish. I don't care about the media. I'm talking about as a black person in America. When I say something, because how I feel is not okay. But if anybody else can say something, especially like Donald Trump, right? He can say whatever he want to say, and he made people feel power what they want to say. It was okay. No, that's not right. If there's going to be a freedom of speech and everybody can say what they want to say, and we're speaking facts because of how we've been treated. Come on, man.
Yeah,
This is wrong. You know,
it's fucked up, man. America's fucked up. The government's fucked up. You know, I can say that firsthand, first and foremost, right? So you can go back to the beginning of fucking time and just start looking at shit like how they treated the Native Americans and all the fucking atrocities they did to them, like they want to forget about it. But anyway, we're not even going to go there. We just talk about keeping people divided and the media propagating that shit by going after Kyrie instead of going after Basil. I get it. Basil sells books. You got to take that book off, then take Mark Twain. You should have been took Mark Twain off. I walked out of class because of that bullshit. I tell you that right now. And that was back in 83, 84 or sometime. So anyway, you know, but things have changed, but you know, you can't pick and choose who you're gonna fucking go after. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, but it is what it is, man.
100%. 100%. And that's just how I feel about the whole matter.
Yeah,
and that's why I said so. We're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna put that out there. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to have a conversation, DMs are open. Whatever.
Yeah, I'll talk to anybody about it.
I'll talk to anybody about it. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And that's just what we're gonna leave it at. Yeah, and that's why I said this only reflects. If you heard us speak up, that's what it is. This is our voices. This is what we're gonna go ahead and say. We're not gonna go ahead and make it a thing. Obviously, you know, some people you have to go ahead and tread lightly on certain shit. But propaganda is a major issue, and like you see, people's and YouTubes are getting taken down, things like that. I mean, it's just look, man. It's the propaganda is one step away from being. Well, I'm not gonna get into all that. Like I said, because we do have to mention
don't get into all that.
But you know, we know what it is. But look, at the end of the day, bro, you know, I love each and every one of you guys. Appreciate you guys. Sorry I wasn't able to be the whole time. You know, you would just I was feeling under the weather today. So, but I did want to just jump on here real quick and talk. See my boys. I ain't seen them in a couple weeks. You know, since King was traveling. Ooh, excuse me, with Marcus and all that. But last thing I'm gonna just say and end on a higher point is champagne problems and caviar issues. I thought it would be a lot more fun talking about the Eagles being undefeated through week 8, but it's starting to get harder and harder because I'm just like, we're just so good.
Well, we got to think about it though. A lot of it has been excuses, and I've touched bases on this that we talked about. A lot of it was just it's BS. So we know what it is, man. We know what it is. But I'm gonna have to jump on, fellas. Jump off, fellas. I gotta go.
Okay.
So if y'all gotta go ahead, just go ahead,
man. It's all good. All
right, man. Hey, much love, everybody. Well, you know what I'm saying? You guys got any last words?
Man, everybody stay up, man. Just remember, man, what you see is what you see, but you know the bullshit. You know the shit down the line and fucked up. People keep trying to keep us divided, man. Just it's power to the fucking people, man. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly, bro. Coach, how you feeling about the Birds this week? Last words.
I'm excited about this week. Hey, with tomorrow being the day that it is, man. If you previously served like King initially said, enjoy it. This is your opportunity because the sacrifices you made, taking time away from your family, being relocated at any location, with minimum input. Shout out to Will because he was in the Army. Shout out to Levi's mom on Twitter because she's a prior service Air Force. All y'all. Enjoy it. If you are watching us, Swoop Nation, and you know somebody as well, just talk to them, man. Because some of these dudes they went in and didn't come out the same way. So just check on your peoples, make sure they're taken care of and all that. So that's gonna be my input on that one.
Yeah, just to echo off of that, man. If y'all want a cause, go ask the VA why they don't got my fucking money. That's what you got to ask them. Why am I stuck at 90%? If I show you all the shit that I did, you would be like, okay. But anyway, we'll just leave it at that. But that's not me. And trust me, I'm pretty articulate and able to get my fucking way, weed my way through the fucking system. I'm thinking about my brothers and sisters that can't fucking even, they hurting and they trying to fill out forms and shit and the VA's giving them the run around. Some bullshit, man. We gotta fix that. We really gotta fix that. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey, Swoop fam, we love y'all. Be easy. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Appreciate you guys for your service. Guys, Coach, cuz you already know. Appreciate you from the bottom of my heart.
Thanks, Todd.
Thanks, something that I never could. But hey, man, that's been out. We're gonna go episode 34 in the books, y'all. Be easy.
Drop it.
I'm trying to somehow. I was on the end the broadcast screen. There you go.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Boy, you know how we do this. Smitty up the bill, Booby on the wheel. Jalen and AJ think how we put a still fight. Eagles, fight. Oh, you know we gon' do that. BG, big player, Bonte, Bradbury, pick 6 in the bag. Boy, sweaty on the line, flash that with him. Boy, the Kobe gon' get him, constant, hit him. Boy, and my dog big as my lot of switching names up. Should be Philly, got it sold up, bro. Why balls? Boy,